Sustainable development through peace education. Introduction. Nowadays, the world is turning into a global village at a fast pace. Therefore, the peace education is essential to nurture and maintain peace among the individual in the society. Peace education and sustainable development go hand in hand. Peace education is an umbrella term and it is the primary tool to bring non-violence, cooperation, unity, equality, social justice in the world. And one of the sustainable development goals is to bring peace and justice in the world. Sustainable development. There is no single specific and commonly accepted definition of sustainable development. It is challenging to define the concept of sustainable development as it is continually evolving concept with respect to time. According to Brundtland Commission 1987, sustainable development is the development which meets the need of the present without compromising the ability of the future generations to meet their own needs. And the sustainable development goals have three dimensions: social, economic, and environmental dimension. All the three dimensions are interrelated and interconnected to each other. Goals of sustainable development. According to Transforming Our World, the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development 2015, the following are the goals of sustainable development: no poverty, zero hunger, good health and well-being, quality education, gender equality, clean water and sanitation, affordable and clean energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructure, reduced inequalities, sustainable cities and communities, responsible consumption and production, climate change, life below water, life on land, peace, justice, and strong institutions, partnerships for the goal. Peace education. Harris and Morrison 2003 define peace education as a process that involves empowering people with the skills, attitudes, and knowledge to create a safe world and build a sustainable environment. According to UNICEF, peace education refers to the process of promoting the knowledge, skills, attitude, and values needed to bring about behavior changes that will enable children, youth, and adults to prevent conflict and nonviolence, both overt and structural, to resolve conflict peacefully and to create the conditions conducive to peace, whether at an intrapersonal, interpersonal, intergroup, national, or international level. Components of peace education are knowledge, attitude, and skills. That is, knowledge about peace, attitudes for peace, and skills in bringing peace. Aims and objectives of peace education. First one is to develop universal values and a culture of peace in individuals to lead a peaceful life. To understand the cause of conflicts and methods to solve conflicts and violence peacefully. To understand one's rights and duties. To improve discipline and moral behavior. To understand one's social responsibility in maintaining peace in the society in which he lives. To develop the ability to generate a solution to the problem. to develop a sense of universal citizenship, to develop inner peace in the mind of the individual, to develop qualities of love, tolerance, compassion, sharing, and caring, take responsibilities of their actions and its consequences, make correct judgment to a problem by considering the past, present, and future state of the problem, to choose the way of peace rather than conflict and violence. Conclusion. The rapid changes are occurring in the modern world within seconds. Human rights are violated in every second in different forms, and no one can predict what will happen around us in the next second. So that, like a medical student who masters how to cure diseases, a student of peace education learns to solve and handle problems peacefully caused by violence and conflict. So, in modern global technological society, peace education should be integrated into the school curriculum in social studies, languages, moral education, science to achieve the goals of sustainable development and to build a peaceful world. Peace education should be delivered to the people through formal and informal settings to fight against all the social evils that affect the human community and their environment. And thank you.